Konnichiwa YouTubers, this is Restock straight from Japan, and today we're going to do a video review of Final Fantasy VII Play Arts Volume 1 action figure. This is Tifa Lockhart. So if you remember Final Fantasy VII, this is a fairly old figure. I don't know when this is made, but this is Tifa Lockhart if you remember her from Final Fantasy VII. And it's different from Advent Children because it's a bigger line, it's an older line. There it is, Final Fantasy VII Play Arts Volume 1 action figure. And if I can see the, when it was done, that's the front of the box, a red burst. Side of the box over here, Tifa Lockhart, number 2. So she's second in the series. So if you remember the Hardy Daytona, 2005. So it's definitely an older figure. So if you remember that, I'm going to tell you this, it definitely shows its age. So yeah, that's about it. Not much of a box. It's black. What can I say? Let's look at the figure. It does come with a stand, but she really don't need it. She stands all right. Yeah, I'll show you that later. Stand comes in 2 pieces, and really need that. Made in China, yada yada yada. So if you wanted to clip her on here, you certainly can, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and look at Tifa. I do like the detailing that they put on her face. Really nice detailing over here. You can see the brown streaks over here in the back of her ponytail as well. The little brown streaks, big huge mane, or whatever you want to call it. Dark mane that she has. I would say brown eyes, but they pink lipstick. They did pretty good detailing on her, so it's not too bad. Like the detailing on the fist, a little, also her little gauntlet looking thing or whatever that is on her elbow. It does have the suspenders, although mine's kind of ripped apart, but that's alright. They're painted on over here, and they kind of hook up to her little micro skirt over here. And as you can see, the belt's a darker color. This is actually a darker brown color, almost black, and it's a more not silvery color, or whatever it would like to do. Belly button clearly visible. Let's see what other things. I mean, it's a good amount of detail for what it is. So the joints look good, and let's go ahead while I have it over here, show you the articulation. That's it for the boot. I'd imagine it would have a swivel, but it just goes around right at the sock. Knee is double jointed, and my goodness, these knees are stiff. The hip does have a ball joint, no thigh swivel, but it's of course limited by the skirt. I imagine if you want to take that off. Ball jointed. Shoulder joint over here, so good range of movement there. Only a single joint at the elbow. The wrist just moves around, and that's it. There is a little bit of a ab crunch, and I don't think there is a waist swivel. I'm trying. See what it thinks. Neck is kind of a weird ball joint and makes her kind of look kind of gap issues over here. So I don't know. It's not as good as I used to remember it. And it does come with extra pairs of hands. As you can see, her left hand is bandaged, so you got the open hands, and that's it. That's all you get with the package. 2 pairs of hands, which are really well sculpted. Alright, well, it's not bad. Figure it hasn't sold me. Its lack of articulation is disappointing, and it is kind of short for back in the day, 7 1/4 inches, so I guess I can do that as earrings as well. So a good amount of detailing, and it's a starting point for these guys. The Square Enix products. I forgot Play Arts. You got to start somewhere. So we can go ahead and just set her over here. Maybe the stand was kind of necessary, but there we go. Let me compare her with Chun-Li just to give you a size comparison. Notice how Chun-Li just towers over her. I mean, she's only like 7 1/4 inches tall. So Chun-Li's about 8 1/2. Anyhow, I'll give her a 6 1/2 out of 10. I mean, it's a start. What can I say? That's all I got, YouTubers, and I'll catch you all next time.